Welcome to ItzRafiq. So in this video we are going to discuss about HTML practical. I am going to use English language because many of you are comfortable in this. So this is from practical guidebook which is published by Seba. So here HTML they are given two questions. First question for link means we will create two web pages. First page will have one image and second page will have information about the image. Means when we will touch on the image, the information about the image will open. So how to do it? To do it, we have to open Notepad. I have already explained how to do this in my Assamese video, means which I explained in Assamese. So at first we'll make this page. We can see here HTML head, title, head, closed, then body. After that using H1 we will create creating links, link something, whatever you can write. And here we will create a link like HREF 2.html. We are going to make two pages. First page name we will give suppose 1.html, second page will be 2.html. From the first page we are going to second page, that's why I am writing href 2.html, and this is the image part. For inserting image we will write img src equal name of the image, whatever image you have in that computer where you are giving exam, and that name should be within double inverted comma, then height equal give any number, width equal give any number, bracket close. And after writing image command, as it is an empty code, so the empty tag, it will not have any closing. So after that you will close the anchor tag or a tag, then body close, HTML close. This is the first page. After writing the command you will go to file, save as or save anything, then you will name your page like 1.html, a.html, x.html, anything you can give. Okay, after that we'll have to make second page. This is the second page. Here we'll write HTML head, title, head again, body, then information about the image. So this way we will write, and this will also similar way we will save as, and we'll give this page name 2.html. Now remember, in page 1 we have given the link as 2.html, so second page must be saved with 2.html. If you give some other name, then here that name should be written that name. Okay, if you write some other name, then when you click on the link it will come as file not found, so you have to be careful about that. Now I have written that. After saving it, as my first page is 1.html, so we will get the output here. This one, this is my first page. Here I have inserting an image, so if I click the image, the second page opens. Now this is without CSS, just simple, especially for them who find difficult to understand CSS. Now if you are good in CSS and you want to apply, you can apply some basic CSS. For example, suppose I want to set background color, text color, so you can write body, will select body element, after title you will first write style, then style close. We are closing the tag because sometimes we forget to close, that's why before only closing, and inside that style we are going to write the CSS part, body. Again I am saying CSS part is only for them who understand it, otherwise you may your code may not work. So we will write background dash color. Suppose I am background color setting as yellow. Again text color, for that we will write color, I am writing red, and bracket close. After that, suppose a heading level 1 we are going to put in center and some other color, so we can write h1 text dash align center. Then we can make underline also, so for that we can write text decoration underline, then bracket close. Style I have already closed. So this part is very basic CSS. I have not done much, it's just simple CSS. this part. So we will save this page. Then you see, when I will open page 1 now, the page sorry, something is missing. Let's see. Oh, background spelling is wrong. Now see, when I will reload the page color transform into yellow color, and the heading, it is in red color. Also it is displayed in center of the page because of the CSS. So this way you can apply CSS if you know, and if it's difficult for you, better skip. So that's the answer for the question 1. Now question 2. Using the concept of table, create a web page displaying your class timetable. Class timetable means your daily timetable, like first period math, second period science, third period social, something like that. So we are going to do that. We will take notepad again. We are going to take a new file, and the first line you can write this doc type. Remember, doc type HTML line is not mandatory. If you write this line, that means your document is HTML5 version, and if you don't write, then it will work as a older version. So HTML, then head, then title. Title will give us class timetable. Then we will close title. After that we are going to close, we can put basic CSS for that style. Then we are going to put the style for table, table, then TD and TH. Okay, and here we are going to put background color, border. So we'll write border 1px solid black. Done. After that we'll close the bracket, and background color, if we want, we can write body background color we can write any color name. Let it be light blue, then color blue, then bracket close. And suppose I have written only this much for CSS, so style will be closed. And after that, style spelling wrong, STYLE. After that we will close the head section. Then we will start the body section. In body, at first we will write table, then we will write caption. In caption we will write as class 10 timetable, then caption close. And while we are making table, at the first line is always header line. For that, at first we'll write TR, then second line we'll write TH. In TH, at first we will write as day oblique period, then TH close. Again TH first period, so 1 ST. That ST to display it up, you can write this way, SUP, then SUP, then ST, again SUP close. Then the ST part will display at above of 1, but it takes time, right? So better if you just write 1 ST, because now it is very less time to understand these things. It will make your work difficult. Now again TH second, again TH close, again TH third, TH close, again TH fourth, and close. And suppose we have 4 period only, otherwise the table will be too long, then TR will be closed. Now we are going to write day, means we did the heading. Now we have to write the information. For that, again TR. Now instead of TH we are going to write TD. TD, suppose first period is maths, TD close, again TD, second period suppose social, TD close. Then suppose third period computer, TD close. Again suppose fourth period English, then TD close. After that we will close the TR. Oh, one more thing is missing. Day is missing. Means you see count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 columns. So we have to write TD 5 times. Day part I have not written. So we'll write here TD Monday. Then TD close. Now you see if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 columns are there. That means it's correct. Okay. Now what we will do, if we are going to write all the days by ourselves, it will take time. So better you select from TR to TR where you are writing the TD part. Then copy it. For that you can right click on your mouse. Then select copy. Or you can also press shortcut key Ctrl and C. Then go to the next line. Press Ctrl V or right click on the mouse and select paste. Now that Monday you make it Tuesday. Again you go to the next line, paste. Now again that Monday you make it Wednesday. Again go next. Now it's Thursday. Again go to the next line. It's Friday. Again go to the next line. It is Saturday. After that our all rows are done. Means Monday till Saturday we have done. As Sunday is a holiday, no need to mention. So we will close the table. After closing table, we will close body. Then we will close HTML. So this is the code to create a class timetable. So you can see from the first we have applied basic CSS where we are doing only border of the table and background color of the page. And after that in table we provide caption. Caption means name of the table, that is class 10 timetable. Then the first line, it contains the header of the table, day, first, second, third, fourth period. And after that the datas or rows of the table like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Then after doing that we will go to file menu, save as option, and we'll give the name of the file. We can give class timetable.html. It's already exists. Let's be yes. Now we will go to the desktop and we'll see the file where it is, and we'll open that file. This is the file, class timetable. So you can see here, this is my timetable. And in second, some mistakes are there. Let's find out the mistake, what mistake I have did. It is in Monday itself. So there Monday, oh sorry, not Monday, on the header row. So in second, you see I have put one extra bracket, that's why this bracket came. So now delete it. And that background color also not appeared. So I think it is not light, LIGST, light blue. Let's see. So this way came. We can give some other color also. Light blue is not looking that great. We can write pink color. And pink and yellow combination is not good. Pink and blue. So better make it red. Now it's fine. So this way we can do this answer, class timetable. Okay, so this is our output. So by using CSS we can, means as you can see there are gap between the cells, we can remove it by using CSS, but it will be difficult for you to do in exam, so better you can skip. But if you still want, you can write this part, border collapse, value collapse, then save the file, and by reloading you will see now there is no space between the cells. Now again see that the fourth where English is written, there is no space between the line and the content. For that we use padding. Padding we can give 5 px. So let's reload. So now it's looking fine. So this way you can do the second question. First question I have already showed you. Now we'll go to the practical guide. Now here two questions. Extract the individual digit, I have explained so many times. Find the summation of the digit. These two are exactly same question, no problem here. Then this MySQL one, I think I have done already. So these are some questions which you required for 2026 practical examination. Then Viva. Now so this is your marks. You will get 30 marks for practical, but pass is 9. So if you just attend the exam, definitely will get 9 marks. You'll get 2 hours to do the work, but not 2, because most of the school will not have exact number of computer that how many student they have. So school have to do little faster. That's why you might get half an hour or like that only for each student. If school is going to give 2 hours, suppose a school, I know some school who have more than 100 students for their computer science. Now if they are going to take one computer each student, so their lab might have 100 of computers. Definitely it is not possible practical way. So that's why you will not get 2 hours, you will get half an hour like that. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in a new video. Till then, take care and bye.